like dress the part.
I know
No,
you do.
No, hold on. Give me a second. Like at work, when I'm like, hey, put on the polo, dress the part, right? Because when people see you and they see that you're already dressing for the part, they'll already assume that you're ready for the part. Wrestling's much the same way, right? You dress in a way that says that this is, like, if you are, like, Kane. Kane couldn't just come out to the ring in a pair of tights and be like, yep, I'm a burn victim brother from hell coming back to avenge my dead parents. It doesn't hit. It doesn't stick because you're missing something. These things all have to fall in place. The best people of all times all wound up dressed exactly how they were supposed to. Things click in place. They fall in place. It's more than just one thing. It's a number of things. It's the same way we're talking about that timing, right? The moves still happened. Those moves still went down. They still happened. But the problem is because they were half step off, or even a whole step off, even though they went down without a hitch, it threw off the pace of the match. It's a song, it's a music, and when you throw in the wrong clothes, you put one note too high. My issue
was with the camo.
I love the camo. My issue was with the non-professional referee who didn't have a tucked-in shirt and was wearing a baseball cap. The referee is supposed to be. You shouldn't be able to know what referee was in what match unless you absolutely have to, right? Like we all know. A couple weeks ago, Psycho Mike, how many referees were in that match?
Like eight.
Name one.
Bryce Remsburg.
Only one you needed to name. That's the only one. And he wore a helmet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Infinite Rewind.
My name is Always Makes Sense, Steve Sarks. This on my far left is Froste, Rob Wells. And in the center is genuinely wants to know and wants to learn, Stuart Broussard.
So why did you know that ref's name?
Because he stood out. And they mentioned it when he came in the ring. Uh-huh. They mentioned like 3 other refs' names too. But they didn't stand out. Because they were part of the whole, not the standout part. The one referee that was supposed to stand out, the one referee that looked any different from any of the other referees, was Bryce with a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So a ref can stand out.
When he's supposed to.
He has to, yes. In a gimmick like that, yes.
The problem is, in the match that we watched a week ago, yes, we're still talking about this, is that the viewer, right? So again, we're trying to make this easily consumable. So the viewer, and this is the problem with this right here. If this is someone's first ever time watching this show right now, do they have any idea what we're talking about?
I guess not.
Nope. Does it make sense?
Now they gotta go back and watch the other video.
Now they have to go back and do their own digging to find out why are they talking about a hat? Where did this come from? Who cares about camera?
Down below. Did you watch this video?
Boom, 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 boom. Right? All these things. It's the same way with the video that they just posted, that match. You should be able to take a match out of context and go whoosh, boop, and go, is this a good match? If you have to take me off screen and explain things, you haven't done your job properly. The hat needs explaining further. Just get rid of the hat. I wouldn't even mention the t-shirt. I might have. If it wasn't for the fact that the hat was on the referee. Referees don't need to wear hats. It's stupid. It looks bad.
So wrestling doesn't have, like, storylines longer than a match?
They have plenty of them, but they don't need explained.
That doesn't sound like a storyline longer than a match.
I'll explain it later. I'll explain it after this. No. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play a match after this, and I want you to tell me. And I'm just gonna pluck it out, and I want you to tell me if you can figure out the storyline between the two of them. Because you can. I will play a match for you. I will play Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle for the Undisputed Championship. And my money says that by the end of the match, you go, that made sense. And you've never seen any build up to it. You don't have to. What they do in the ring explains their history. Not to mention, the good news is commentators are there to help you with that too.
Move that along.
Commentators help push the exposition. They get to say something like, "Oh, you remember that no good scoundrel Eddie Guerrero last week? He, slipped his shirt off to avoid getting pinned and got Kurt Angle disqualified. So okay, he cheated to win last week. Oh, now when he cheats to win at the end of this one, you're going like, that son of a bitch. Like he's really been doing it, right? So like, you have all these things. What you don't have is a random dude in a random hat for no reason, just like not counting shit. That's a mentally handicapped person, and at that point, we're watching the Special Olympics. Okay? Actually, you know what? I say that. Those Olympians guaranteed could ref better than that guy did. He wasn't even counting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the march to
10,000! Guys, we have no idea what we're getting into. Neither do you, apparently, okay? We're like 14 minutes into this, okay? So we're going to hurry up with this. Share this video. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers. We don't know what we're getting into. Join the Patreon. We want to be there. Stuart, Rob, Steven, let's go. We're going to watch Zampy versus Marine K Mud Mania. Is that say 2025 or 2015? 2025.
You know where this is?
Africa.
More
Or maybe.
specifically, soft ground wrestling.
Louisiana. Oh. They're not on the ground.
They got a ring.
They got a ring?
Mm-hmm.
That's from all their YouTube views.
Well, I mean, that's cool.
These guys were
She
wrestling.
looks tough as hell.
Yes.
They were wrestling in the dirt.
Just in the dirt, and they were crushing each other. Hey, real quick, take a look at this referee. By the way, this is a Fed that was in the dirt. The dirt. Look at the referee.
Yes, it's a very different character than the one that we saw
It's
previously.
You're not a character. That's a character right there. Look at him, cameras and everything. Referee's not a character. Referee's a professional part of the organization.
Uh-huh.
Just to be clear, Rob,
Yeah.
if Stuart was in wrestling, he'd be the vampire's girlfriend. Remember Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be him. I'm fighting the opponent. We're trying to wrestle. It's my gimmick.
Oh. Whoa, easy there.
These are not real workers, Rob. You've just taken real workers and thrown them into a very hard ring.
I'm saying no way into that quick.
I can't wait to see somebody take...
The referee said, keep your top on.
This is excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, whipping right arm to right arm.
Mm-hmm.
Solid kick in her slip-ons.
This other girl's getting destroyed.
It's just a start. She's dead now. She isn't even selling anymore. Terrible selling.
Yeah, the worst seller. I'm a zombie now.
God, she is.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
No cuts. No, she's gonna break her wrist putting her hands down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. What beneficiary came in and said, "I'm gonna buy you guys tents and chairs and everything."
And a ring.
Her dad.
Thank you, Cody Rhodes. Maybe there's some truth to that.
Damn!
That's a good way
That
to
was
like-
right on the lower back. Did not feel
Yeah.
good at all.
Ah!
Oh, she almost crushed her head on that. That was close.
Uh-huh.
Can you rewind that just a smidge? I want to see that again.
The leg drop?
Yeah. Nope, smidge more. Watch this.
Oh, man. Both legs to the face.
Just missed her, man. Just missed that.
What did the leg say to the face? Plop.
What do you think they're fighting for? Do you think they have championships?
Maybe straight up got around the throat there. Oh, that was stiff. Yeah,
they
replay
replayed
that.
it. That's funny.
That was
So
stiff,
my daddy bought this ring.
stiff AF.
That was a good bump. Why are you screaming?
For power.
The absolute power.
Oh, why holding the arm like that? Oh my God, that's not safe at all.
No.
These are not protected bumps. These bumps are not even remotely protected. These are people who are just like, fudge it. Someone send Stevie Richards out to save these people.
Oh, this is not going to turn out well.
Oh, 12-6. Oh, yeah. Drop her. Give her the electric chair.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the refs checking on him, though. Here's the
Yo,
thing.
is
This
your
is
back
this
still in
is
one piece?
our backyard wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly the stuff that we did.
Reason we walk a little funny today.
Oh, that's the reason you walk funny?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
100%.
Watch out. It gets slippery up there.
Yeah.
So I've heard. Almost to the knees. Look at this. Look. Move the knees. Oh, my God. It was a good frog splash, though, but almost right to the knees.
I don't see how anybody can mess one of them up on the top rope. That was pretty neat.
Notice there's no water there. Probably hasn't been any for...
She was wearing skater
Weeks.
shoes, though.
Oh. Who messed one up from the top rope?
I'll show you the video when we're done.
Who's
Oh,
in
there's
the
a-
video?
Me. I'll show you a video of me doing a frog splash, and you'll be like, wow, that's a good frog splash. And then I'll show you the one that didn't work out.
He was a skater boy. He said, see you later, boy.
Copyright. And she did.
Uh-huh.
She got a blown lung.
And cracked ribs. Referee, adjust your belt, man. Looks terrible.
It's wrapped around twice. It's a clubbing blow.
Not like you had that back elbow, though.
Yeah, there's like no psychology in these matches. As well as like...
Oh, right in front of the ref, by the way.
Yeah, that's dead in front of the referee.
The other girl's like,
Do something about... So wait, she's not blinded?
Well, she turned her head.
You're gonna die!
It's very blue, whatever that was.
Yep. It was an airhead.
Oh, that was not a fun bump.
No.
Hardest part of the ring.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Yeah,
Oh, she's-
tap!
Yeah, get out of there. You better run.
Is this real?
Oh, man.
Did we turn real?
So the elbow hit the side of that head.
God, I hope she jumps off, lands on her neck.
Say again, I don't see
I
where
mean, it
it's-
would be fun to watch.
I don't know where it's so hard, really, honestly. Cover her for crying out loud. She's dead. All right, hold on. Is this it?
God. What are you trying to watch?
Hold on. Was it here?
The spit?
No, not the spit. Okay, I went too far back.
This trip doesn't feel good. Watch how the body twists.
Yeah.
You're definitely not taking a flat bump there.
Come on, where's that? This is it, right here.
Yes.
Oh, man. She's like, nope, I don't want no more.
Hold on, here's the thing. That's legit defensive.
Oh, yeah.
That's legit, like, defensive. She probably can't breathe.
Yeah, probably
Elbow
can.
to the side of the head.
Yes. Alrighty. Man, oh man. That wasn't supposed to happen.
120 degrees.
120 degrees.
Yeah, it's how hot it looks to be there.
Right.
This match, though, was probably a 50. Man, you know what? Let me give it 60. The hard hitting is all get out.
Yeah.
Zero psychology, zero understanding of anything going on, no wrestling training. Very dangerous for everybody. I'll be surprised if Pink Girl here is not hurt in some way. Because that's just, it's recklessness. It's recklessness. Also, to be clear, their gear's not good.
I'm
He's
giving it
such
a 40.
a gear snob.
Gear snob.
Listen, I wore a $40 singlet my entire career. Okay? My entire career. This is the same one, basically. The same one for like 12 years of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it fit what I did.
Except for the Simons one.
I wore that.
Guys, what do you think? Comment down below. Let us know.
Stuart, what do you think?
You're a gear gatekeeper.
Gear's not hard to come by. There's a million places that make it.
Yes. It's just they just gotta make the right one.
The one.
Pick what you
The
want.
one.
Here's the thing, pick what you want and then form a character after the gear instead of after whatever you're coming up with. Also, there are people who have multiple different sets of gear. Multiples. But it makes sense.
I don't want another character.
You know what I want to do? I want to take Stuart to a wrestling show, and I want to, without telling any of the wrestlers, I want to slip a referee a hat and be like, "Hey, put this on," and just watch a wrestler come out and be like, "Take that stupid fucking hat!" Like, just get in their face, like, "You ever jump in here, goddamn hat again? I will beat you within an inch of your life." Hell, he might just get punched. He might just get hit.
He might.
Oh yeah, that's not a joke.
Referee
Someone
budget
might.
with the shit.
Someone. Here's the
I'd be at the ring. I'd be like, you're a piece of shit wrestler for doing that.
I doubt they would actually punch him, right?
Yeah.
There are some super old school guys who are jerks who would, but I doubt they'd actually punch him. But to scare the hell out of him and shake him up, yeah, they'd do that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Don't try to steal the shine.
We wear hats in this place.
No. You want me to wear a hat as soon as you get out of the ring.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
When I'm in the ring,
Silly.
I'm the show. Don't steal. Imagine if you're at Barnum and Bailey, right? You're watching two elephants stand on balls while trying to eat peanuts.
And I go ahead and get fired out of the cannon.
Yes! Exactly! And you don't work there.
You don't work.
Or you do work there, but you're trying to sell water. You're like, who needs some t-shirts? It'd be salty as all get out.
I'm throwing t-shirts while I'm flying.
Back scratch up! Guys, I don't know, man. Tune in another day. Hey, Patreon show, right?
Next. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Are we done? I'm so tired.
Well, you know,
I'm so tired.
You're rattling. You know,
Goodbye.
rattling?
Go. Next one.